Hey y'all, this is Sergeant Dan with Palmetto Edge. I've got another Microtech here for you. This is one of two Microtechs that I own. The other one's this Ultratech here. So only two Microtechs I own for now. So let's get into some size comparisons here to start out with. I didn't tell you what this was. This is the Microtech LUDT, which stands for Large Underwater Demolition Team. Okay, so yeah, let's get into size comparisons. Go to my two standard choices: Spyderco Paramilitary 2 and Benchmade 940 Osborne. As you can see, it's kind of in that world, in that realm. It's just a hair shorter than both of those. Speaking of hair, let's get that one out of here. Come on now, guy. Come on, bud. Dadgummit. There we go. All right. Speaking of hair, got that one out of here. It's just a hair shorter than both of those. Let me get it out here against one more automatic knife at least. And we've got the Kershaw Launch 3. And those, now, there's you a good size comparison. If you've got a Launch 3, then it is just about that same size. Pretty darn close if it's not the exact same size. All right, so specifications on this thing. It is 8 inches overall length with a 3.375 inch blade length, drop point, flat grind. It's got a black coating on the blade, aluminum handles. It is a automatic, so it has a plunge lock, push button. The steel is CPM 204P. I think it's CPM. It's 204P. Comes with this lanyard on it here. It is right hand tip up only carry on that pocket clip. Pocket clip's got a black coating on it. Tan aluminum. Let's see, made in USA, which sorry y'all, made in USA, which is absolutely a wonderful thing. Matter of fact, it's just made in the here we go. There we go. Made in the next state over for me. I'm in South Carolina. These are made in North Carolina. So that's pretty cool. At least for me, I think that's pretty cool that it's my sister Carolina state is where these come from. Let's see. That's about it for specifications. So let me get into the review. This is a cool automatic knife. It's. Let me start out by saying this. I got this one along with this one through Microtech's Service Personnel Program. Which, if you're not familiar with that, it is a program where Microtech offers their select knives of theirs at pretty good discounted prices to military, law enforcement, fire and rescue, first responders, along with military. And that's actually how I got both of these, was through that program. And here, I'll show it to you here real quick. Let's see. Offered all law enforcement, United States Armed Forces, and first responders service personnel at a drastically discounted price, backed by their lifetime warranty. Your options on these are any one of these three Ultratechs in either. They're all Tanto edge. That's the only edge the only blade shape they'll give you, and then you can get them in either the plain edge or serrations, and then same with the LUDT. You can get it in either plain edge or serration, and you can get them in the black handle, the tan handle, or the OD green that they have shown here. So I'll make sure I leave a link for this down in the bottom. So if you fall under that category of military or first responder, make sure you hit Microtech up for that, because it's a really cool program. And as they said, drastically discounted. I'm not gonna give prices on them because Microtech doesn't put that out there in the open for people to see. They want you to contact them for it. So yeah. But anyway, back to the knife. I'm really liking it. It has quite honestly almost replaced my Launch 3 as far as the automatic that I carry. And not saying this is a bad knife, okay? This one's just really cool. I really like it. It's got a fast, it's amazing how you can tell the difference in deployments between companies. So here's 3 automatics that I have on my table right now. And this one's just got a fast, smooth, snappy deployment. This one's definitely smooth, or definitely snappy, and definitely smooth, but it feels a little lighter. And then my Boker Strike Auto here, it's got a lot of play in it when it deploys. Feels like it's got a lot of wobble in it when you do it. It's definitely snappy, but you can definitely tell a difference in the quality from this one to this one, and then this one to this one, and certainly from this one to this one. And again, that's not saying that either of these are bad knives, okay? But they're not in the same class of quality as this Microtech here, okay? The handles, I always worry with aluminum handles that they're going to be slick and hard to hold on to, but the grooving in it here, the jimping on the top here, and then the jimping you've got on the underside here, make a good purchase. You even got some on the top of the blade there, okay? You can get a good purchase on it, and it is, for my hands, it is just the right size to be able to get all 4 fingers right in there and get a good grip on it. Little bit, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit of a hot spot from the pocket clip here, from the ramp of the pocket clip. As you can see, that is a real aggressive upturn on that pocket clip, and it digs in a little bit right here in between my knuckles, okay? So a little bit of a hot spot there, but it's not bad. I've definitely had worse, definitely experienced worse. It comes with this this lanyard here that in researching this knife, I've seen a lot of people say they hate it and they wind up cutting it off and either leaving it off or replacing it. I don't have a problem with it. I'm someone that typically likes to put some lanyards on some of my knives, and this is about the size of a lanyard I would put on it. No, it's not paracord. It's basically like some kind of shoelace, okay? But it serves its purpose. It's tightly woven. It's on there good and secure. This would be about the size of a paracord one I would put on it anyway, okay? So I have no intentions of taking it off. I'm going to leave it on and use it for what it's intended for. The steel on this is 204P, which is a absolutely wonderful steel. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. I've done a little bit of research on the steel before I actually... No, it wasn't before. It was after I got these, because with Microtech, they tend to change up the steels on their knives from time to time. Not that they go from something like a LMAX down to 154 CM or something like that. Okay, they don't do that kind of stuff to you, but they do tend to change up their steels from time to time. I guess it's just based on what they can get their hands on. And this one, I got some linen here. There we go. And this one, as well as this one, are both now 204P. So once I got them and saw that, I did a little research on them, and it appears to me that is a absolutely wonderful steel. It's based on what I saw, it's compared to like Bowler M390 or 20CV, which are both absolutely awesome steels. So I've had no problems with them so far. I have used this knife actually a fairly good amount. I've carried this one as my EDC for a couple of weeks or more now, and it's gotten some EDC tasks thrown at it. Cutting open boxes, breaking down cardboard, things like that. Typical standard EDC stuff, and it has held up well. This thing came with an absolutely razor sharp, hair popping razor sharp edge on it. So I've got absolutely no complaints about that. I love the blade shape. It is a good EDC style blade shape. Oh, EDC or tactical. Okay, this is a tactical knife, but it's one of those dual purpose ones that I've discussed in the past. That although it's tactical, it can certainly be used for everyday carry purposes. It's got a perfect blade shape for both of those things, both everyday carry and tactical purposes. Let's see. You see the manufacture date on here, March of this year, 2019. Got serial number, USA. One cool thing that I really like about this knife that I didn't know about it until I got it is the handle. It's got a decent shape this side, but it tapers, and I did not know that. It starts out thick up here and it tapers down into a much smaller end down here. I like that. That's ergonomically sound. It also helps you from a little bit from sliding up on the handle. That's just a really cool feature. One thing about Microtechs is just their attention to detail and fit and finish and design, and that is just an awesome design feature, if you ask me. I ordered the tan one, and it's actually I would call it bronze. It's really not. When you start getting metallic finishes in with tan, okay, it's gonna turn it bronze, copper, gold, something like that. And this one is definitely more of a bronze, and I like it. I'm glad that it's like this. It looks good. It really looks pretty sweet. Blade centering is absolutely 100% spot on. When I got it open, I've got no blade play, which is kind of odd to me for an automatic, because here's my Kershaw Launch 3, and it's a great knife, but I've got a little bit of side to side, a little bit of up and down. It just tends to be commonplace for automatic knives to have a little bit of blade play. Got a little bit of the same with the Boker here. So yeah, but for this one to have absolutely no blade play in any direction, that's a wonderful, wonderful thing. Pocket clip is a standard pocket clip. It's not a deep carry, but it's I like it better than the pocket clip on the Ultratech here. The Ultratech just has this funky, wavy design to it that I don't quite understand, but it's whatever. I do like this one better, but it's an Ultratech, One thing to point out, it's not really so much a complaint for me. If it weren't a high-end Ultratech, then it would be okay. But since it is, it's not really so much of a complaint as something I just want to point out to you, is all of the screws have Microtech's proprietary head on them, okay? So even the ones for the pocket clip, okay? Which the pocket clip isn't reversible or anything anyway, so with that being said, if you want to work on your knife yourself, you have to buy a very specific special bit aftermarket for these, which I wouldn't recommend for this one. I mean, I wouldn't really recommend for this one either, because I'm pretty sure with Microtech, if you open the knife yourself, that voids your warranty, okay? And Microtech has an absolutely awesome warranty program, so why not take advantage of that, okay? Like I said, I really wouldn't recommend for this one. The only thing for this one is, if for some reason a screw on your pocket clip here started to come loose, how you gonna tighten it the right way? You would have to, at that point you would have to buy one of the bits and take care of that yourself. And that's about the only reason I would say you would should buy one, okay, is for that purpose, is for tightening up your pocket clip screws there. Otherwise, if you have some kind of catastrophic malfunction, something like that, send it into Microtech for them to take care of for you, please. Okay, they're a great company, great warranty program. So let them handle it. I don't usually recommend that. I'm someone that likes to work on my knives myself, but you know, sometimes it just can't be helped. So yeah, this is a awesome little automatic. Oh, one thing I didn't mention: know your laws, know your local laws before you go buying automatic knives. Okay, here in South Carolina, it doesn't matter. I can have South Carolina's laws are awesome. I can have an automatic. I can have an OTF. I can, there's no law against them here. But I know there's many places where there are. So please know your local laws before you go purchasing one like this. So yeah, I mean, my only real, I guess, complaint would be the proprietary screws. So yeah, besides that, this is a really nice automatic knife. Just fits in the hand good. Awesome build quality. Awesome fit and finish. Awesome design. Awesome materials. Nothing, absolutely nothing major, nothing even slightly minor to complain about, really. The screw heads is kind of a non-issue, really. I'm complaining about it a little bit, but it's kind of really a non-issue. So yeah, let's talk about price on these. I'm not going to tell you what I paid for it, like I said, because Microtech wants you to contact them about that, and then they'll release the pricing to you and stuff like that if you're military or first responder. But as far as the regular retail on these right now on Blade HQ, they're floating around $250. Okay, so at $250, would I pay that for one of these? Yeah, probably eventually, if I hadn't already bought one. If you're someone who's a knife collector like me, then yes, okay, absolutely. But if you're someone who's wanting an automatic knife to, you only have a handful of knives, not planning on doing any serious collecting, there's certainly cheaper options out there for automatic knives, okay? Any one of them in your Kershaw Launch series would be a wonderful knife for everyday carry, for someone who's just wanting an automatic knife that's not a collector or anything like that. Or heck, even less than that, the Boker Strike here is a good, good automatic. So yeah, I mean, you got $40, you got $100, and you've got $250. Okay, so you have, when it comes to out the side, push button, automatic knives, you have plenty of options in a wide price range. Okay, but let me say this too: you get what you pay for. Bokers are $40, and I will say this: they are a nice $40 knife. Would I pay $60 for one? Probably not, okay? But, you get what you pay for. That you get, for $40, you get a nice $40 automatic. For $100, you get a nice $100 automatic. For $250, you get a nice $250 automatic, okay? So it really all depends on what you want to pay for one. Me personally, like I said, $250, that's not what I paid for it. But if Microtech's service personnel program were to go away and something were to happen to this one where Microtech's warranty wouldn't take care of it, would I replace it? Yeah, I would. I would not hesitate to replace this one at that price, at $250. That's a chunk of change to put on a knife, and it's not like I would immediately turn around and buy another one, but this one would be replaced in my collection. That's for sure, absolutely. So yeah, it's if you've got $250 that you want to spend on a out the side, push button style automatic knife, and get good quality, good customer service, good warranty in the process, absolutely check out Microtech for the LUDT. Okay, these are absolutely awesome, absolutely awesome. If you're, you know, what they consider service personnel, military, law enforcement, first responder, hit them up for that program. I'll leave the link in my description down below. But hit up Microtech and check out that program. They got some really good discounts on some really good knives. Okay, so thank y'all for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Check out my Instagram. It's at Palmetto Edge. Channel's growing slowly but surely, and I can't thank y'all enough for that. So help me out a little. Share my videos with some of your friends or something like that, and let's keep this thing going. Thanks, guys. Y'all have a good one.